Snips Happen. Today I am working on the Freedom Journal collab. I am not done with this journal. This journal has a ways to go, so I am going to be working some more on this. This is my 5 signature journal that I was working on last month. I have a few items to add to it. This is the journal that has the Scrapbooking With Me items in it, the 7 collections. I do not remember the 7 collections off the top of my head, but I will leave them linked in the description box below. I am working with the Least We Forget collection today by Scrapbooking With Me. There's 42 pages to this wonderful collection. I have done flip throughs of it before. This is what I'm working with today. We're going to first put these 2 items in here that I have previously made. I made these during my collage live, which I will leave. I feel like I'm way too close. Let's try to move up a little and see if that makes things any better, because I feel like I am like way in your face, and I don't know, it could just be me, but I feel like I'm in everybody's face. I'm trying to make sure that I'm organized and not so everywhere. Yeah, that I'm trying to do. How is everybody doing? I am doing well. I'm putting my, probably should have my weight. Let's see if my weight is strong enough to hold that page down. Let's see if it is. I made this, I started this on the collage live again. Like I said, I did a live on collaging last Tuesday, and I'm going to make this a tuck. So we have a tab and a tuck, and I just made it on a piece of scrap paper, and I'm just going to make sure you can see me. Put a piece of glue here, and we're going to put a piece of glue. We're going to put some glue here like so, and I'm sorry if the lights go bananas. The weather here is bananas. Let's just say that. It is bananas. Like, it doesn't know if it wants to rain. It doesn't know if it wants to be sunshining. It doesn't know if it what it wants to do. So the lights might play a little game, but I am sorry about that. And then you have a little tuckarooey right here. No, we're not just going to be putting in pieces of ephemera. We are going to make some stuff, or make something. I just wanted to add this because it was on my desk, and I didn't want it to get ruined, because it is a piece for this journal. And somebody has claimed this journal, so this journal is not up for grabs. And she will she is very, very excited that about this journal. I don't even know. I put the cover on it and she was ready to have the journal. That's how excited she is about this journal. So, and then I'll just take a journaling card or something and stick in there. And then I only have one more piece to put in, and then we can go on to something else. This was a cluster I also made during the live, and I just thought that it would be fun to put on, and we can use it as a tuck. And it would have a piece that would hang over the page and be fun. So I'm just going to put that in here also, so that is down and out of the way. And then we can get on to some fun stuff with the kit. So we're going to move this out of the way for the time in being. Yep. How is everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. So we're going to grab ourselves, find us a page in here that we like. I like that page. But let's see. I'm just doing a quick refresher of what's in here. Of what we could do. I like that map. So let's do a little play with this map. You can grab this kit at the website, or you can grab it on Etsy. Website has a lot more other things on it that you can get with it. So there's that. I was gonna do a gas check, but my brain doesn't wanna play fair today and cooperate. Like, doesn't want to. What do you want to do with it? I don't know what I want to do with it, but we are going to do maybe this really cool fold page thing. I made one last night and I actually loved it, but this one here will be a little bit different. I believe I will make this one a little bit different because I never make them the same. Never. I'm just going to, all I did was take the page, like, you know, you have your page and you normally fold it like this. Well, I took the page and instead of folding it in half, I brought it like a quarter of it back, like so, because we're going to be creating pockets with this page. Yeah, pockets. So you have this, something like this, right? So then with this, you'll be able to do something like this. And then you'll be able, I'm just showing you, like, so you'd have something like this. And then we can have a tag at the top. And then you could tuck stuff on the other page, like when we put it in the book. So where's my, I want this to crease this like this. Like that. And then do we want to put it on another page is the question. Let's see if we can find another page similar to that one. Yeah, I'm rifling through pages. But look at, we can, well, look, we don't really have to put it on another one if we don't want to, but would make a fun, why don't we put it on something we can write on the back? I think I have one over here that would make a fun one to write on. Or why don't we see where we're going to put it in the, oh, don't do that. Put it in the journal, and then it might have a place. Oh, I have to remember these journal pages are smaller too when I do this. Good thing I grabbed the journal. Good thing I grabbed the journal. Oh, I kind of like that. Like, leave it like that so it's a pocket, and that flips like that. And we just have to cut down the pages a little bit. Alright, so let me take this like so. And I should just have a template page. I really should, but I don't. So just please forgive me for that. I promise I'll make a template page. I promise I will. And I'm going to just stick it down like so. On here. I'm not going to glue it yet. I'm just trying to mark it so I know where to cut it. Grab me a pencil. Like so. And like so. And then I'm going to put this over here so it's out of the way. Out of the way. I said I was going to cut it, right? I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut it. I'm going to take my ruler because I don't feel like getting out my big cutter right now. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that I can tear it like so. Shh, concentrate there. You got this. Concentrate. Concentrate. You got it. You can do it. I know you can. There you go. See? You can do it. You just have to concentrate a little, just a little bit. You can do it. I just got one more piece I have to concentrate with, and then I can be chatty again. I just lined it up with my mat. Pick up the paper. Bring it down my ruler. I'm not looking at it. Trying not to worry about what I'm doing here. Trying not to. If I miss any pieces, I can go back with my scissors and clean it up. But I'm really trying to... I want it to be torn. Like a map, you know, because it is a map. Oh, here, I think I got it now. I think I do. Alright, I'm just going to cut those other few pieces with my scissors. I'm using my cutter bees. My cutter bees can be picked up at the shop, just like the ruler that I was just using, my Uncle Timmy's ruler, all at the shop. My link will be listed down below, as always, where you can go and get it. Same with the kit, link down below, so you can go and get yourself the kit too, if you won't. Not saying you have to, but if you won't. And then we are going to get out my big friend here. My bigger friend. And I'm going to find me a little page that has a little I keep going back to this page, so I'm just going to use this page here. Oh, I'm out of frame. Don't want to be out of frame. I don't want that. I'm gonna take this like so. I'm gonna cut two so that I can glue it together, so that it can be a little bit stronger, because as you know, I don't use the heavy paper. I use the 24-pound, 28-pound paper, so I'm just going to use two of these, glue them together so that it's a little bit stronger. So let's get that glued together. Gotta grab my ink, my brown ink, my gathered twigs. We're going to use gathered twigs. Better put a pin in this so that we don't have dry ink when we go to use that. Need my dauber so we can ink around this like so, because that has to have some inkarooey. And we're going to have to ink both sides of it because you're going to see both sides when that little piece flips. Do I have a name for this? Nope. Do I have a clue what we're going to call it? No. But do I think it's cool? Sure do. Do I think it's going to be a great addition to this journal? Sure do. And I also, this morning, spent time making some of the vintage passports that are in the shop. So I might even tuck one of those in the pocket, because how can you travel the world without a passport? You know, you kind of need a passport to travel the world. And this I'm going to turn into a pocket. I'm just going to glue right here, and right there, and make a pocket. And you're like, but Tara, we're not going to be able to get a tag that big to fit in there. Oh, yes we will. Don't you worry. Bless your heart, we will. Don't you worry, you little heart, we will. And this will flip like this. Remember how I showed you with the page? It'll flip like that. And we are going to now, I think this page right here, I want to put down in there because it goes with that. So I'm just going to take my ruler right here. Put this over here like that for the moment. And we're going to square this up just like this. Leave that over there for the scraps. We are going to fold this like so. And I do believe this will fit right down in here. I do believe so. I just want to make sure it fits before we start gluing and doing all the stuff to it. That's all. And it does. See how once I round corners on that, it'll fit right down in there, which is perfect. So we will be using that to put down in that. Again, I am using Least We Forget from Scrapbooking With Me. It is on her website and it's on her Etsy shop. You can get it in the print and ship option. You can use my link that will be down below. The link works for, I would say, 95% of the stuff in the shop. So this little thing that I use for the tags, there is one of those in the shop. It's just by We Are Memory Keepers. This is not We Are Memory Keepers, but you can grab one of those over there in the shop also. I'm just putting some ink down the side of it quickly, just because I think that it will look pretty cool down the side. And then I have some fussy cuts done, a whole bin of them, a whole bin of fussy cuts. Nope, that one's too big. That one is way too big. But we can put that one on there. I don't like that one though. What about this one? We could do that like that. And there's something, maybe, oh, excuse me, put a flower. Some of these are not all Scrapbooking With Me pieces. They are other pieces from different places. So if you do purchase and you do not see one of these little pieces, don't be like, oh, I didn't get that, where is it? Because not all of these, I just wanted to make that clear, not all of these are Scrapbooking With Me pieces. They could be from another place that I purchased from, and I'm just using them as pieces on here, and I don't remember where I got them from. So just don't be upset if you purchase and you don't get one of the items that's on here. I just want to be transparent. Because when I fussy cut and it's like a theme, like when I'm working on a theme, I just put everything in the same bin instead of having different bins, and I probably shouldn't do that. I probably should be a little bit more conscientious of that, and that makes me a bad person, I guess. Okay, we have that, and this will go down into here like so. You won't see it unless you pull it out, so it'll be a nice surprise. And then you have, oh, now we gotta put this up in here like so, just out of the way. So then when you see this and it's in the page and it flips like that, and you have all of this space. But I want to put something here because I think that would be cool. So I'm thinking about taking this paper bag. I'm just watching my time because I don't want to go over on my time. I'm doing that with my paper bag and making it a pocket. Like this, and then this will come over like so, and then we have this will go down like this, this. Make sure those gussets don't hinder anything. So I'm gonna make sure those are closed up. And when I mean gussets, the gussets on the bag, I probably should have done that before I folded the bag, but I didn't. And then over here, I have a few things. These are from, this is just a little like tag that I found that it was cute, so I thought I would put that in there. Not that. And then this was some washi from another kit. And I love dog tags, so dog tags are my absolute favorite. So I am going to be putting these dog tags on here. Let me cut this white off so I can see how much of the dog tag I need. I can cut the dog tag right about there. And I want to cut this little white off here. And these say courage, honor, and sacrifice. And I'm going to run that right up the side like I just showed you. This is how I work on things for journals. They just morph into things like this. Yeah. I don't know if this is how things morph for you, but this is how they morph for me. I just start working and then all of a sudden I have these pages that turn into other pages. And then I'm going to cut this out quick, and I don't know, I'm going to see if one of these will fit down in there. If that won't fit down in there, I'm going to make a tag, and I will be right back to show you what the completed thing looks like. So this is what we have. You have this piece here with your tab. You have this piece that right here you have your tag. That's a hidden tag. And then it'll flip open like so. And then I put 2 passports. Then I have a little bookmark here. And then I have 2 little tags that are right here in this front pocket. And then it closes like this. And then, let me grab the journal. And then, when I take it, and I put it, find where I was going to put it now. I don't think this is where I was going to put it, but I'm going to use this for an example. When I put it in here like this and glue it down, it'll be here. And it'll go like this. So it's like an interactive page that flips open and you have all these goodies. So that's what we have for this journal. So if you remember that you can get the kit, I use Least We Forget from Scrapbooking With Me. All of the tools that I used you can get from Scrapbooking With Me, including the glue that I used. The only tool that you cannot get from Scrapbooking With Me is the large whale tail punch. My affiliate link will be linked down below. And this journal is a continuation from the May collab. If you like anything in this video, please make sure that you like and subscribe so you do not miss any of my videos. And I want to thank you for stopping by, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.